our propaganda. IPOB is indestructible. IPOB leadership is above human destruction. Wonderful Biafran lovers of IPOB all over the world. Lovers of Eastern Security Network, lovers of Directorate of State of Biafra land, the DOS, indeed, they are wise. I call them the wise ones and lovers of freedom. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. According to your time zone, the voice you are hearing is the voice of your boy, your son, your friend, your brother, Okija Biafra man, aka the Radical One. And in Igbo dialect, Omu Igbo, Ụtụtụ ọma, Calabar, Ibibi, Uchekere, Ijo, Urobo, Efik, Igodomigodo, Ụtụtụ ọma. We are back on air this very evening to tell you the need why you must defend the IPOB leadership with your last blood. Don't look those who are coming to tell you some nonsense. Don't look them. Defend the leadership. Without them, by now, IPOB is gone. Once you defend this very leadership, people are going to call you a manner of name. Don't mind them. Look upon destruction. Without destruction, call foundation, building will not stand. That is what I want you to know. On this very broadcast, we are going to be bringing our sister, Lola Nneka Chimezie, current interview or current contribution. She is not a member of IPOB, but as a journalist, she wanted to find out the truth. She started finding out this very truth since 2023. And finally, the truth continued to surface. That is the reason entire Biafra, if you know you are a Biafra by blood, not Obaruf Madam Fodio, you must defend this very woman. And IPOB is equal to the task to defend this very mother, daughter of a Biafra. And also, we want to start with Lola Nneka Chimezie first video. It's about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. The other one is about The other one is about 13 minutes and 58 seconds. You know, not everybody you can bribe. Not everybody you can butt over. You can't buy everybody over. There are people, you can't buy them over. There are people, even though they have billions of dollars, you can also bribe them. Bribing and corruption flows in their vein. But before we bring Lola Nneka Chimezie to the program, we are going to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the program. Just give me a minute. What happened now? I have this video here. What happened? Okay. I want you to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those who claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than IPOB leadership. Those who want to use the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for their criminality. Lolo, wada ogechukwu, adademma, ndewo, wanyoma, ndewo. Now, let's listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what he says about freedom fighting, those you will look up to, those you are going to listen to, those you are going to take command from. Let's listen to how he described them. Whether he described them as his siblings or he described them as the foundation, the pillar of IPOB.
The only person to preach Biafra to you and you will listen are those who are under our central command, IPOB, of course, with Radio Biafra. Anything else upon Dioshi can happen. I must warn you. These are vultures and they are vagabonds that are very poor and wretched. They think Biafra is the means through which and by which they can survive. These are wretched people and failures in their field of endeavor. Don't say I did not warn you. Don't say we never warned you.
The only people you will listen to, take command from, is those who are under IPOB. Who are those? He's talking about the IPOB leadership. He's talking about the foundation of IPOB. And he make it clear that Radio Biafra is where we preach this very gospel. Oye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All these vultures that surround you, sir. All these hypocrisy criminal lawyers that surround you. Do they tell you your brother open a radio, call it Biafra radio? The answer is no. All they are planning is to destroy IPOB. Let's take it once more, please.
The only person to preach Biafra to you and you will listen are those who are under our central command.
The only people that will preach Biafra to you, you will take it, you will listen to it. Those who are in under our central command. Who are those who are in the central command of IPOB? They are called DOS. Short. Long. The Directorate of State of Biafra land. I know. Because of money. Let's take it back.
The only person to preach Biafra to you and you will listen are those who are under our central command, IPOB, of course, with Radio Biafra. Anything else upon Dioshi can happen. I must warn you. These are vultures and they are vagabonds that are very poor and wretched. They think Biafra is the means through which and by which they can survive. These are wretched people and failures in their field of endeavor. Don't say I did not warn you. Don't say we never warned you.
Don't say I did not warn you. Don't say we never warned you. There are people who think that Biafra is their source of income, where they can survive. Biafra. Somebody like Benjamin Madibug, Onyibo. Somebody like a rejected child called Darlington, aka Obutu Ebuego, Oriego Nwanyị Ajadu, onye ohi na Paras Afarokwu Ibeko. And the other one called Shiwa Chalugo. that the current fiancé warned Achalugo not to come to social media anymore. Yeah, that is the current gist. The somebody that want to get married to Achalugo now say he don't want to see Achalugo in media talking about Biafra. He don't want to see Achalugo in media. That is the reason you are not seeing Achalugo in media. He's on TikTok doing matchmaking. Now, let's bring our mother, our sister, Lolo Nneka Chimezie to the program, please. Pay attention to everything she's going to say, please. Is 5 minutes and 50 seconds video. Pay attention. And if you are a member of Ipob, you begin to grumble. You want to follow the brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Shame unto you and your household. Shameless people.
Protect Ipob with whatever you hold sacred.
Protect Ipob. Let me pray for Lord Nneka Chimezie. He has come to me to pray as the Spirit led. Chukwu okike abịama ọkara wapara ya n'ọba aka ya chinke ndị gboo chinke nna nna chinke Ipob chinke ise security network chinke DOS the Directorate of State of Biafra land chinke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chinke Biafra Ananso na enwaghị nwanyị adaghị nwanyị Lolo Nneka Chimezie chekwabịa n'aka na-atụ ya karịrị akarị obiligwe nke atọ nkata bụ na akpara n'ụtụtụ ka nkata agbudo ha nkata bụ na akpara n'ehihie ka nkata agbudo ha nkata bụ na akpara n'abalị ka nkata agbudo ha nkata bụ na akpara n'etiti abalị mgbe nwa gị nwaanyị na-arahụ ụra ka nkata agbudo ndị iro na Lolo Nneka Chimezie were ike wee nye ya were ahụ isi ike wee chọọ ya na ezinụlọ ya mma gọzie ya n'ụzọ pụrụ iche. Rising Sun buru ego wee bịa sịa ya kwụ na ihe ọ na-eme dị mma ka enyi ya ego ọsị mba na ọchọ ego. Harvard eburu oge bịa ọsị na-eche ego. Autopilot eburu ego bịa ọsị na-eche ego. Ụmụnne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anyị ji iniquity sibling wee mara ọmụ abara hafa iniquity sibling. Abịa buru ego bịa si ya na mgbe bụ na ọ chọrọ ime vidio ya bịa ka ọ mee dokumentrị. Akpọ na ọmụ ihe ọ na-eme nwaanyị ajụjụwa isi na ọ chọrọ ịma nke bụ eziokwu. Ọ jere na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wee zie ya ozi ka o zie ndị dị ndụ. O zikwara ozi ya. O hụrụ ndị nwụrụ anwụ na-aga ije nụchakwara dị ozi. Ana m asị gị Chukwu okike gbaa nwa gị nwaanyị ndụ chekwaba ya. Onye ọbụla na-echere ya echiche ọjọọ obiligwe were isi ọ bụrụ nwoke kụọ ya ibi na ibi ka mma ọ na bụ oyiri trọza ọ bịa ya dị n'abalị na trọza ọ bụrụ nwaanyị gbuo ya isi ka ọ ghara ifu di ma gị were amamihe wee chọọ ya mma ka ọ na-ezi ụmụ Biafra ozi ka a maa na onye abụrụ onye Ipob mana ihe ọ na-ezigbu ozi ọma ihe ọ na-ezigbu ozi ekwesịghị n'oge ezi ka ndị mmadụ mara na Ipob ka unu kwesịrị ijidesi ike jidesie Ipob leadership ike. Ana m asị gị na Ipob leadership DOS mkpọmkpọ ọnụ akarịa. Akpọ ha n'ụtụtụ akpọ ha n'ehihie akpọ ha na mgbede akpọ ha n'etiti abalị ha akwụkwọ ebe ha kwụ ewe nna-aba ha the Rock of Gibraltar afa ha ka ọ bụ ada ebu a na-ebu Nigeria anwaana ike agwụrụ ha agent ha anwaana ike agwụrụ ha mana ha achọ izu ike obiligwe ewe nna asị gị ọrịa aya agwụ were ya na-achọ ndị ọjọọ mma were ya na-achọ ha mma ha dị ndụ ka Biafra bịa ka afọ ihe ha mere onwe ha. Okike kere ụwa na ise security network chekwaba ha ha nọ n'ụtụtụ mmeri bụ nke ha nọ n'ehihie mmeri bụ nke ha nọ na mgbede mmeri bụ nke ha nọ n'etiti abalị Biafrans na-ara ụra na Biafrans ndị n'obodo oyibo na-ara ụra n'obodo oyibo na mmeri ya bụ nke ha ewensị gị na IPOB n'ụwa niile nke kwere na destruction ndị kwere na destruction ọ bụ ndị iro worshippers a sị gị chekwaba ha ugbu a Obiligwe nke atọ anyị agazikwa na-ekpe ekpere ka ndị iro dị ndụ maka ndị iro dị ndụ ha na-ata anyị ha taa anyị n'ọkpa n'afọ anyị ọnụ anyị achọzi ya Obiligwe bịa sara IPOB leadership okwu bịa sara IPOB okwu na ya achọzia ka ndị iro dị ndụ nke mgbe ihe ya eme ha ihe ọ masịrị gị jiri ha mee ndị ya akwaba n'ụgbọ na-agafe n'iro kwaba ha ndị ya akwaba n'ime mmiri kwaba ha ndị ya ekwukwa n'isi dị ka ụmụnne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ka m na-ekwu maka ha ifuru Kanu nta Kanu na Emmanuel ifuru Emmanuel na nke a na-acha ka ụtụ ọcha kụọ ya ibi ya ọ ya ha ka odos itepọt eji agba mmiri mgbe ochie ọ ka ọ tọzie ofu ebe ka ọ nazie osurozie na ofu ebe na bed maka gịnị na arụ nwata ahụ na-eme karịrị akarị Nelly si na nwatakịrị a ka Kanu nta Kanu wee dị njọ anyị akpọ na asị anyị na-afịa na ana m asị gị okike kere ụwa bịa gbaa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwa gị ume na ndị ire agwọ na ha na-eje agwọ ọgwụ ana m ekwu ya na mbụ ala oyi ejimakọ na masoro kpara na ụmụnne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mana nke si na abụkwa na adị ada ha nwaanyị ha na-eji esu ọtụmọkpa ha na-eji esu ya na-akpọ ọgwụ okike kere ụwa ị ga-ekwe ka ọgwụ a agwụrụ na-arụ ọrụ n'ahụ nwa gị onye kpọpụtara ka ọ bịa tọpụta ndị be gị na-agbụ ka ọ bịa tọpụta ụmụ gị na-agbụ ị ga-ekwe ka dibịa nke ụwa a wee gwọgide ọgwụ wee gwọfuzie nwa gị koro sorozie ha tọọ ya na-agbụ tọpịa na-agbụ nke ụmụnne ya kere ya tọpịa na-agbụ nke ndị lọya this current lawyer ụmụ ohi na ana kere ya tọpịa na-agbụ ka anyị na-anụ n'onwere n'onwe ya nọọsụ na ọchọzi ifu ụmụnne ya anya nọọsụ na ọchọzi ifu Masị Ọkpara na ala ejimakọ na ọchọzi ifu ha anya ha bịazina okike kere ụwa sọ ngị ya eme ya o nweghị ihe yiri gị ike omime ihe gbara ụwa gharịa ọngịwa na-eme ya tọọ ya na-agbụ a ụmụnne ya kere ya tọọ ya na-agbụ ofu nne ofu nna ofu ọbara kere ya tọọ ya na-agbụ ka o nwere onwe ya ekwela ka ifere mee ya ana m asị gị Chukwu okike bịa nara ekene bịa nara otuto were amamihe wee chọọ IPOB leadership mma gọzie ha chekwaba ha na ha niile ga-adị ndụ ana nsọ ga wee bịa n'elu ụwa anyị nọ anyị niile wee zukọ na Biafra wee jaa gị mma wee gbara gị egwu ọṅụ wee gbara gị egwu mmeri wee tụọ gị onoro ihe bịara ịnụ IPOB onoro ihe bịara ịnụ DOS wee tụọ gị onoro ihe nọrọ enyi asị gị ọkaka abụ m onye mmehie abụ m onye njọ mana ị na-anụ ekpere m ị na-aza ekpere m agbanyeghị na mmehie m karịrị akarị na njọ m karịrị akarị na-ewughị njọ m na mmiri na oya ewu ewu ị na-emere m ebere Obiligwe nke atọ bịa za m ekpere a ka a mara ma nwụ ndị ya anachighị azụ bikọsi na ihe ọjọọ karịrị akarị weregodo ofu ndị wee mee ihe Yoruba ama ka a na-asa n'ọnụ ka ihe ọjọọ wee benata ka anyị wee mara ka anyị ha wee na-azụ nwere onwe a ka anyị wee mara ndị bịara nwere onwe a maka gịnị na ụmụ gị anwụọna nwoke anwụọna nwaanyị anwụọna obere nwa anwụọna egbuora anyị egbu ha sụọ na anyị ka akwụ agwọ na anyị ka esi agwọ abacha Nigeria gọọmenti kwa ha na-egbu anyị ha na-eni ihe ekwe ka na nsọ gị ka ọ ghara ịbịara n'ụwa. Ị ga-ekwe ka ụmụ gị na-ekpere gị ekpere na-aja gị mma ghara ịnwere onwe ha n'aka obodo ekwensu a na-akpọ Naijiria? Bịa gosi ụwa na ọ gịwa bụ chi nke ndị gboo, chi nke Biafra. Bịa were mmadụ dịka Donald Trump, mmadụ dịka Benjamin Netanyahu wee were tigbo ọnụ n'ihe gbasatara Biafra ka ụmụ wee nwere onwe ha na-agba ekere ha n'afa Chukwu okike abịama anyị kpere. ise mma dịrị gị Chiebere, mma dịrị gị Chukwu okike. That is the prayer that we must pray, because I want you to pay attention to this very video that I'm about to play, please. If you are a member of IPOB and you are an enemy of DOS, I say shame unto you. If you are a member of IPOB, alleged you are the one biting DOS at back, I say shame unto you. If you are a member of IPOB, you are a principal officer, your leg is this place, your leg is this place, I say shame unto you.
Protect Ipob with whatever you hold sacred. In here, also in the Wojaka. And I'm going to 90% of Ndi will contain Ipob. On your blana pota, Sanam de Kano Gano Nanga. Na, and yoda. Ndi will carry to the Grand and Kai again. And you told she did it. Yeah, I know you're Jamaica, name more, but I haven't known the Carlos George from prison. How? And what the candidates a meeting, or the little meeting, a quicolita. And what you had a shame meeting, Nimenga, because Mamma, all got restricted. You know, when you keep. You know, all when I had Kaka son and the Kanaganachi from prison. Yeah, when I have regular Ipob, how I got the federal government in Naka, because federal government when you decide, how does a Hana where you organize? Bonaga. Bonaga. Na ha continue man din do ti ani le na eku na Nnamdi Kanu nyina oda na je be to na enyo oda n'ime nga. Okay, ihe diplomatic movement ndị Ipob na ije ha ga na aga. A lot ha na Kanu ga-eshi na eme the meeting. A lot ha ga-eshi na enweta directive from Kanu. Unu ọhụrụ arụrụ ala. Unu ọhụrụ anya ukwu na ihe ego na-eme. Ihe ha need with the soul of Ipob. Once they destroy and get on outside, and I beg go let a place, and we have a bounty. I beg we move now. How much a place to destroy Ipob? Men that jal under. Even in my powerful. Oh, the voice of Ipob I know respect. In my how can you fall like this? How are the mighty fallen? In my powerful, how can you allow yourself? It won't even madole mugoroni. I want Nnamdi Kanu. When we are Nangasia. In your bully in a neque. In your Mukwala. The man Mukwala. Was it that by men and Gelapo? Or Bafu Gomana? Or Rabakwala Nanka. So, only did shame one Madia Numa. Nanga. So I got on Nanga directive. Onye ọbụla na-ekwu onye ọbụla pụtara sị na Nnamdi Kanu nyegara ịmapa pụtara sị na Nnamdi Kanu gwa ya kwuo okwu from prison. Ịmapa ọfụla compromise go. Anya ndị meji ike okwu compromise na onye idedere ya gba afa ma ọ wee need, because there is no how Nnamdi ga-eji na-enye instruction na otu sensitive otu dịka Ipob ma nọ ha na gọọmenti na-alụ ọgụ. Sa ha chọrọ inwere onwe ha. Then Nnamdi Kanu gọọmenti a capture ya, put ya in captivity ebe ha nwere full control of him. They don't know some never and Asian and then went sit at home. How can he give that sit at home order? So I won't know see Game or said a federal government at Hoka and that sit at home. And one knows how would it the 10 until Mbosia made the announcement. It's that simple. The simplest thing when a federal government that is in charge of any order. So because on your blaman Nnamdi Kanu, they visit here. I said that while you give way you na in lenda, my 1 year walking, I am repeating it. Because I am Kakalon, Madam Moya and Grandma Moore, Biafran Liberation something. Kwa weputra na page ya. Na akọwa no o nwere meeting no ya wunde na azọtazi Ipob na aga meeting. Ele ihe Kanu ntaji agba Ipob okwu. Ipob ojecho nwanne nwoke hiwe. Now, the irony of the Ebony and Kajaba Bujumanya, old ass, old a member of Ipob. Did you hear one year on each old member? So, which means, even before one who had a registered member of Ipob. Now, two of his brothers, how would do, unless more was show. But even if they are members, and then you or 2 1 year he will. Only a 1 year gun how? Except Nahacho because I got a meeting. I get take a sensitive decision. And then I mean, then how can I represent the soul of Ipob because one Nnamdi Kanu no nanga. Oh, why am I Ipob? And when leadership, in as much as we stand by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know and they actually Nnamdi Kanu already possible. Ipob DOS we will need where. So Nnamdi Kanu and go one up, but chief to them stand up. Only Yagdi Lutz Nnamdi Kanu wonish. What is it possible? So that those allegations and what one by now. Simon yet banned the 1 year. Hatch of light you don't know. Mana Ipob Nnamdi Kanu Kawudia leader. So here now you will pick on you. What on why not can you shit you where?
Now, I'm going to be playing it bit by bit without showing the video anymore, where you will understand what I said some days ago or some weeks ago. This very sister, mother, is not a member of IPOB. But she understands a freedom fighting movement. Because she also lead an organization called Igbo Women Assembly. I am directing this very thing to the foolish Efulef who are working with the siblings of iniquity. Shame unto you. Anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say from Kuje goes. Fa fa fa. Foul. I repeat it again. I repeat it again. Nothing will come from Sokoto that will be carried out. That is the fact. You may not like it, but I'm telling you the fact. If this woman understands that anything that comes from Sokoto now will be twisted by his siblings, and these lawyers, just like the way you have 13-point agenda, right? Just the way you have 11 people to make a member of DOS. Just the way you have give Simon Eba Radio Biafra. Just the way you have Abado Radio Biafra, he has been bought over, go to Biafra Radio. The only time we will listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is where he regain what I call total freedom. It will be free in the hand of the Nigerian government. But if you think when we say this, you say, okay, Biafra man, are you against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You must be foolish. You must be foolish without seeing the hierarchy on the wall. You love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than Okija Biafra man. But can you take risks from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you live in Europe. How many protests you don't attend? How many protests? How many protests you don't attend? Go and pay hotel overnight. You pay for your hotel. How many? None. But you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than the DUS. You love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than the IPOB hardcore who are going to event. You love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than those who are contributing money every month. You love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So when we come to talk about it, Kija Biafra man, and now the way you talk on this program, it's not like that. This woman understands the last mission of federal government of Nigeria. And that very last mission is what the Nigerian government is carrying out now. But believe me, they are dead on arrival. Because nothing that will come from Sokoto that we are going to take any moment from now. I said it. I said it. I don't care how you feel about it. This is the bottom truth that you don't want to hear. This is the fact that when we come to talk about it, you say, you are not fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are not disobeying our leader now. You are not disobeying. If you look at those who are telling Ipob hardcore that they are disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go to the each and every one of them war. You can't see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picture. You can't see free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in their war. You can't see anything like that. These are audio supporters known as the Nigerian government agent. You must understand what freedom is all about. When Nelson Mandela was arrested, he never gave instruction. He never gave order. He has leadership. Right? That is how it's going to be. And in the second part, once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regain his freedom, he will go to the back of DOS as member of DOS to kill. The siblings will not have any audacity in Ipob. They don't have right to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this person is good, oh, make this person a national coordinator, is good. That is when they were planning the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because the Ipob leadership decided to stay calm as usual. This time around, we are their mouthpiece. And we will stand behind them when Onyendu come. We will be on the media telling Onyendu that is not how to do it. Not every announcement that will be made by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let's see how Kanu Takano is going to bring his own people into Ipob in position. Anytime they want to give posts, Onyendu will not make the announcement. These are the wrong narrative that you don't want to hear. When somebody say it, you begin to, you twist it overnight. When Onyendu was giving people accolade, calling people name, right? If Onyendu relayed that very mission to leadership, leadership will not approve it. Because we are not there yet. We are safe. As in a talk, your bounce is an adage. Lord Nek Ashimeze said to you, hardcores, not everybody, hardcores, those who are paying their monthly dues, those who are supporting ESN, those who are spending their money to buy ticket to go to any event in anywhere in this planet Earth. Whenever there is an event in Italy, you are going to fly from United Kingdom. You buy ticket, you book your hotel 2 days, you arrive, you pay for food you are going to eat. You are the one that Lord Onneka Kashimeze is telling to be strong. To stand by your leadership. Somebody that is not contributing a dime, how do you expect the person to defend the leadership? Like somebody like Shiwawa, Obinna Wawu. Huh? who use, let me tell you the fraud before we continue to analyze Lolo Nekachimezie, every powerful message she has delivered. Methuselah, aka Hyena in Vienna, Nagusa Somiri Morimona and ice cream, went home. Before he arrived, Aloy Jimako, Masolo Para, Emmanuel Kanu has already prepared national identity card for Methuselah. Hello. In every powerful organization. That is the reason that I have it in my mind. I believe it in my mind that Biafra will be great because of men and women who are in the land of Biafra, the sons and daughters of Biafra. They are intelligent. It's too much. Methuselah use another name in the national ID card that he used to buy local flight from Lagos to Sokoto, from Port Harcourt to Sokoto. I want you to know it. I want you to know this. So for Methuselah to understand that Akia is full of stain. He dump his document. They prepare another plastic ID card with another name, another date of birth, because he wants to disguise. I want you to understand the cowardness of Methuselah. But the picture was there. But when you look at the picture, no matter how you are intelligent, you can't discover that that is Methuselah. That is how he traveled to Sokoto to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as soon as he come back, the first write-up he drop is another HOD warming up. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But we are waiting. We are waiting for them to come out with that very nonsense. They discover there will be a tsunami. They back out. But they are still planning it. But we are waiting. We are waiting. Let them mention the name. Let's talk about Emma Powerful. I believe you know that Emma Powerful is no more speaking for IPOB anymore. And the alleged press release of Kanu family is not speaking for indigenous people of Biafra. That is Kanu family press release, not indigenous people of Biafra press release. That is Kanu family, not even Afaroku Ibeko. For you to understand the cowardness of people, Emma Powerful wrote a letter that he has resigned. And they begin with threatening Emma Powerful. And Emma Powerful succumbed to their pressure. And he went to Darlington platform that say he never issued a letter that he has resigned. That is a complete fallacy. That is a complete fallacy. That is the reason I played the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that says, Oboyonunto, don't fight for freedom. There are some people who are still They are not rich, they are not poor, but they are okay. But we're talking about stinking poverty like Darlington and Madabugo. That's supposed to come close to freedom fighting movement. And some of them that you know, like Erochukwu Haji, right? Now, let's begin to analyze our sister message as IPOB member. Please pay attention.
Protect Ipob with whatever you hold sacred.
Protect IPOB leadership with your last blood. Believe me, I never listened to this video. They sent me this very video. I never listened. But I decided to title this my program. I never listened. Ababa because video they send in a kanko. I never play them. Egeba kamara godi yoku. Manobi just say what would be the title of this very program? I say the best thing I'm going to do this evening, even though I said I'm not going to broadcast, as I was talking to one of our brother, that I'm not going to broadcast this very evening. But I said, no, let me come on air. Let me come on air. Let me play this Lola Nekashimezi videos. And I decided to title the program, Defend IPOB Leadership with Your Last Blood. Right? Let's continue to listen, please.
Protect Ipob with whatever you hold sacred. In your also in the Wojaka. And I'm going to 90% of Ndi Wokotana Ipob. On your blana pota, Sanam de Kano Gano Nanga. Na Enyoda. Ndi Wokari to the Gran and Kai.
Anybody that is coming out telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in Sokoto facility giving order, the person is an enemy of Biafra. The person is a complete nincompoop without being told. The person is a thief. The person is a rope. The person is a Nigerian agent. When we say these things, you begin to look us somehow. Why? You begin to look us. That why are you disobeying Onyendu? That has been the music of the enemies. Hey, dears, you are disobeying Onyendu. Onyendu give order. You are disobeying Onyendu. You ask, which order? They should not dabble into the family's money. So IPOB has become Kanu family's property. Is that what you are telling us? Because the 13-point agenda, in terms of talking about money, the money is supposed to be that DOS don't double into IPOB family money. But they only put family, and you ask, whose family are they talking about? That will tell you that that garbage was written by Kanu Takanu, Emmanuel Kanu, Aloy Ezioya Cancer, Ejimako, and a new compu called Maswell Obara. Is that not the music they were playing for Maswell Obara? Right? Now, if this woman understand that in that very room, hall, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always stay to brief people, to see people, is being Mazi, my line is not opening. My line is not opening now. Please, just hold on. I'm going to open the line, please. Mazi, I'm going to open the line, but not now. Please. Now, you ask, if this woman understand this thing, and since this very mother, sister, has been doing investigation, she discovered that the IPOB structure is indestructible, is above the Nigerian federal government indestructible. But you can see some people, they will carry phone. Hello, Mazi, my name is nonsense fake name. Yeah, I want to ask a question because a lot of thing is going on that the leadership is not obeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they were asked, can you tell us one thing that the leadership disobeyed? They begin to like a hunter. You ask, the disobey is that we should continue to give our money to Nenyanya, a stinking Ezioya, a girlfriend of Kanu Takanu. A woman that was collecting indigenous people of Biafra letter, burning it, tearing the letter for the court to pass judgment for their own favor. Don't worry, we are going to bring Anoya Metusela to this very program very soon. But let's continue to listen to Lola, please.
I know you're my name up, but I hasn't known the Carlos George from prison. How? And what the Carlos is a meeting, or this meeting.
Nigeria is holding a lawyer Jimako and Master Lopara and Emmanuel Kanu in their brokers. They are holding them. They are, they have reached an agreement. You must sacrifice Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to us. These are the truth. These are the bottom truth. You don't want to hear. Is it not the same as Michael and Maswell, who said they are back out? They are back out. They are no more lawyers. They are now consultants. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced. What happened to the agreement? The agreement is supposed to die. They now come back again to wear the uniform of lawyer to go and make a plea. And you can't figure it out. Because now you kwekwa. Because now criminality ekwa. Let's continue to listen, please.
And what you had say meeting Nimenga because Mwana all that they restricted in your money. You know, I want to have character scientists and Nnamdi Kanu Ganachi from prison. Yeah, I want to have regular Ipob. How I get it.
Lord Nekashimezi, God bless you once more. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not give order from Kuje, and IPOB leadership will carry it out. I'm saying it bold. With boldness. I don't care how you feel about it. This is the bottom truth. Where we say it, you say, okay, Biafra man, you want to start to fight Onyendu? Do you want to? This woman understand because he has been there. As a journalist, oh, you see in a row where beba. Oh, when you can bring Nante. Or bring your in. So she understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not give order. And if IPOB leadership are smart, they are not going to pay attention to anything that is coming from Sokoto at this very critical moment. The only one we are pick is the one that Lolo Nekashimeze went. By that time, the Nigerian government was asleep. Their agent was asleep. Lolo Nekashimeze snake enter, get that very information. deliver that very information. That very information scatter everywhere up in this day. So any information that is coming from Sokoto now, dead on arrival, Omupuria, asingine Debia, Aqua Oyendo Puta, Okija Biafra man sack, Omeru Munnega Bancha. I'm principal officer. I'm principal officer. I'm principal officer. I'm calculate. It might calculate. Oyendo Kaba say, there's one man called Okija Biafra man, the radical. He's suspended till further notice. In the human calculate, but we must say the way it is. From now, no, nothing. Even those in a whisper, and only do whisper to somebody. Okay, you people are going to go now. After you come back, say, Allah is Maka will say, because you know these people, they are looking for opportunity. Don't be surprised. Not to 2 months' time, they will use this new lawyer to pass another message that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say DOS are working. They should continue to work. You don't know they plan it. That it's not coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After 2 days, they will come back again with that same lawyer to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say as it is now, they have to change some people in DOS. By that time you say no. They say, but when you welcome the other one, that is the reason. Anything that is coming from Sokoto is dead on arrival. No message. We are not going to take it. Let this sink into the ears of those who think they can destroy IPOB and its leadership. So go ahead and plan another one. I think you have plan A, plan B, plan C, and when you have different plan, yeah? Go and bring another plan. This one are dead on arrival. This, you are not taking order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Alpha, sit at home. After 7 days, you come back to tell the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cancelled sit at home that he just put last week. Are you not foolish? Are you people not foolish? That is how a man powerful have compromised. A man powerful that was on Channels TV. And the journalist called Shehu was panicking, was shaking, was shivering. Look at the man powerful went to Darlington platform, become a stammerer. Why? When the spirit of Biafra leaving, you are gone. You can compromise in secret. But that very spirit of Biafra will disgrace you in public. Just the way he has disgraced him powerful in public. And on your Darlington platform, a man powerful have stood too low. That is the second time he was going to Darlington platform. That he has compromised. A man powerful, even though he was threatened, we understand he was threatened, but he also compromised. You know, when they come with threatening, they also come with money, right? Yeah, if they come with threatening, they come with money. I say, here with ego, right? So my powerful have compromised. And we know. IPOB press release that you know goes since 2021 to 2023, 2024 middle. Go and check it. You are going to see her. You go see her. You go see when a man powerful compromise with the most weapon that we are using to Nana Nigeria need. The IPOB press release, we talk about the Directorate of State of Biafra. Before that press release will come to an end, up to 5 times. The IPOB press release, we talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up to 5 times. But this time around, it's only IPOB press release. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, and Arewa Consultative Forum speaking for the release of what happened along the way. Before you know, that press release is supposed to be talking about Boko Haram, telling you that Boko Haram is a freedom fighter, that Iswap is a freedom fighter, Rakorawa is a freedom fighter. Let's continue to listen. I think I'm going to open my line by 10 o'clock. I don't know yet.
Federal government because federal government will need to decide. I guess Hannah going organic.
You see this woman, eh? If for one, yeah, the wisdom is too much. That is the place they are going. You don't expect me to say everything. You don't expect me to say everything. There is something I'm supposed to say this night, but I don't need to say it. But this woman has said it, that is the way the federal government is going. But there is something I'm supposed to say. These are the truth. What I'm going to say this way. The things the siblings and the lawyer presented to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the option. Just the way they also presented the option during the time Aloy Ejimako and the siblings are also brainwashing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't worry, this is your case. We are going to start afresh. We have reached out to Binta Iyako. Binta Iyako say he feel threatened by Stephen Ejiofor Chineke and Mark Ezokumewa Chineke. As soon as these two people are out of the way, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begin to stand to defend himself before he refused Binta Iyako to hear the case. Another judge, criminal judge, called Justice James Saboteurs. Do you ever see where a lawyer Ejimako or Maxwell Obara stand in that court one day to challenge James Saboteurs? What you see on daily basis, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu standing up to defend himself, right? These are the same thing they are presenting to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. I am giving you this information for free. I know you don't have it. I'm not going to say the way it is. I'll be yelling at Karibu. As in Oya Purino Kawari and Ege Jiminian and is an Igbo adage. They are presenting something for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason they want anything they say, they will say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. From Sokoto, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, tomorrow they will come and tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, bring down all the old media. Everybody should stop. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? This Biafra, Mugono Obara, those that have 5 children, some of them lost their 5 children. Those that have 2 children, they lost the 2. Some men who just got married lost their wife. Some women who just got married, no issue yet, lost their husband. I say, are you aware that Kamara Gabi said that we should not be tackling Nigeria, we should not be exposing Nigeria? Are you aware? In fact, we should go out of media. Are you aware? I'm saying it before they will come to say it. By then, you will not tell us, nah, this one is not coming from Mazi. We should not obey this. But you want to obey the one that will please you. That is the reason this very leadership are not ready to take anything that is coming for Sokoto. If you like, go and look for transformer in your area. Hug it this night. These are the bottom truth. These are facts. You can call it any name you choose to call it. They are disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. They are disobeying the federal government of Nigerian agent known as iniquity siblings and these charlatans lawyers.
Continue, Mandindo Tiani Leneku, Nnamdi Kanu,
Nigeria government.
We had diplomatic movement in Ipob,
in times of diplomatic movement, the leadership agwa is Michael. Allow you, Maswe, Gwoyendu, on the 16th of January, February, March, April, we are going to be meeting with the Bejo Parliament. Nigeria government, Nigeria government get chance here. About Bejo, don't mind them. Oh, these are people causing trouble. Zudrun porn news come the fozo. No order come from Sokoto that will be carried out. No order. Maria, man, oh, anime kuyanabu. Court waya debe. Camera ya tota. Camera ya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya tota. Lolo Neka Chimezie is okay. Let's bring the chairman of Hero Worshipper. Let's listen to what he said some time ago. He said this. There can Hero Worshipper. Can Hero Worshipper? Okay. This is Hero Worshipper. Pay attention. I'm going to open my line in a few minutes, please. In a few minutes. Let's say by 9:30.
Our money should be paid to Germany and
Methuselah is speaking.
Come and force me now.
Come and force Methuselah to pay to Nenya. The Nenya that is working with now.
At the gunpoint.
At the government, come and force Methuselah to pay, even though you have never paid since 5 years plus.
So the finance of the family, that is the family of Kanu Takano.
The family of Kanu Takano.
That's why it's no.
Don't dabble into the finance of the family. It's asking now the family of Kanu Takano, meaning the family of Kanu. Not Ipob family. Hey, Hero Worshipper.
Second, the third one, the first one, I cancel accounts. Only care about people say, don't fire anybody that will talk to DOS.
Methuselah said the second one, they cancel it. Maybe that is the place you talk about. Anybody that will speak evil about DOS may thunder fire that person and his household. Hey, money change hand. Money, the root of all evil. Believe you me, there are people that can do anything by thing for money's sake. There are people. Not everybody, but there are people. Igbo call it mfo mfojuaba. Mfo mfojuaba. Methuselah now understand that this very letter is not coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said the second, the second, page 1 to 13, the page 2, they cancel it. For you to know the fraud of the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They wrote it by themselves. They say, no, if we don't cancel some, it will look like we are the one that write it. Let's cancel the number 2. Let's shade the number 2 out of the way. So it will not look like we got the letter through from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We decided to cancel the one he talked about DOS. And Methuselah figured that one out when the brain was intact. When the brain was working. When the brain was functioning. But now the brain is dead. Why? Money. As he went home 2023 to go and forge his own security guard, like the way siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed their own motherland, he was disappointed by Caterpillar. Right? I'm going to tell you why you see Methuselah will never leave Ikenga. He will continue to call Ikenga. And I'm going to say it in a few minutes.
Now, let us do the second one. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself must be restated and...
All sacked national coordinator appointed by Kanu Takano and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give them the power. All national coordinator that was sacked was appointed by Kanu Takano in secret. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that called their name to Biafrans in public. I know they tell you lie. I'm telling you the facts. Just the way Kanu said to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must grant interview. You must allow Simon Ekpa to interview you. Don't listen to DOS. These are the nonsense we are not going to welcome again. You see, we are not going to welcome it. That is the reason once Onyendu regain his freedom, he will go to the back of DOS. If DOS say go out, go and say this, you go. Because why? Ofonye ana karioha. We call it members of DOS, meaning there are many in number. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the director of Radio Biafra. Now, let me bring why Methuselah must continue to hold on to a king to deceive the gullible. Before we continue with the voice. I made this very revelation some years ago, 2023, that Methuselah went home for 3 projects. The number 1 project is to create a criminal gang. And the day you are going to hear it is quite approaching. He contacted Caterpillar, that you know. Based on Caterpillar is very close to a king. Caterpillar contacted the king. That the king should not talk. See what Methuselah is planning. And the king now says, Caterpillar, play along. But you must tell Methuselah, you can't stay in Austria and tell me you want to sponsor me. You want to make me your general. That is the time this Rising Sun and Avid bought transmitter for Methuselah. Now, Methuselah now says, okay, I'm going to come back. So day. That very day, Methuselah landed in Benin and called Caterpillar in Togo and called Caterpillar with Togo number. That now is in Africa, is not in abroad now. Caterpillar say, you can show me the background. That is not our agreement. You must come to Biafra land. We need to see face to face. Methuselah now decided to take that risk to go to Biafra land. Caterpillar say, come to Asaba. Before Methuselah will leave from Togo to Nigeria, Lagos to Asaba, Caterpillar has already moved to Port Harcourt, Iguacha. Whether it's in Port Harcourt, I don't know, but this is what happened. How Methuselah was turned around by a caterpillar under the brain of Ikenga. I'm not trying to tell you that Ikenga is a nice person, but I'm telling you why Methuselah must continue to hold on to Ikenga to prove a nonsense point that is not valid without telling you the truth. Caterpillar now said to Methuselah, as soon as Methuselah arrived as I call Caterpillar, Caterpillar said, I'm now in Iguacha doing some projects. Try to meet some men. Methuselah now said, okay, I'm coming to Iguacha tomorrow. Methuselah now, daybreak, Methuselah now moved from Asaba to Iguacha. He arrived in Iguacha, he called Caterpillar. Caterpillar said, because I was contacted by one of my friends in Anambra, on the Chateau precise, where we have some men. So I'm in Anambra now. So Methuselah now moved from Iguacha now to Anambra that the same day. As he arrived at Anambra on the chat, he called Caterpillar. Caterpillar phone was off. Methuselah decided to go and carry out the project he has. Number 1, he wants to get married. Number 2, he wants to lay a kitchen foundation called house. That is when Caterpillar now disappointed Methuselah. He now used that opportunity to do these 2 things. That is the reason he's dragging Ikenga, because somebody told Methuselah that Ikenga is the brain behind this remarrowing of Caterpillar, carrying you for different states What I'm telling you, if Methuselah will be sincere to himself, he will tell you it's true. Because nobody will kill Methuselah. But these are the facts. I will send a request. Who is sending request? If you want to call me, call me. My number, my line is open for those of you that want to call in. I don't see your comment here, so I don't need to bring you in. The line is open for those of you that want to call in. Call in. It says these people thought that we are foolish, meaning the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu thought that we are foolish. But today, he's working with them. He's dining and whining with them. Right? That is what money can do.
Money should be paid to Germany. You come and force me now. You have to travel to every members of IPOB to their house with the gun at the gunpoint. Now I have to go to Germany. Foolish people.
You call them foolish people.
For the finance of the family. That is the family of Kanu. What would that do?
He said, don't double to the finance of the family. Methuselah says the family of Kanu, meaning the family of Kanu. Let's continue to listen.
You know the family, that's why it's known. Second, the third one, the first one, I cancel the accounts. Only care about what we say. Don't fire anybody that will talk to DOS.
Methuselah said the second one, they cancel it. Maybe that is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says anybody that will talk to DOS may thunder fire the person and his household. He said they cancel it because that very letter was written by a Kanu, and he told Emmanuel and Lloyd Michael, cancel this very one for you to look like we cancel one of the 13-point agenda that pleases our criminality. Today, Methuselah is working with them. Dollars, money stop nonsense, but not everybody that will be bought over. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says it, and we are saying it, not jokes.
That's not the one. Now let us do the second one.
Oh, no, Mama, Agnes.
Appointed by himself must be restated and immediately.
It says any national coordinator that was sacked, that was appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, must give him back his position as a national coordinator. Who are those? The friends of Kanu? Like the former Italian national coordinator who was withdrawing every day 1,500 euro IPOB money. Every day he will go to bank, withdraw 1,500, he will keep it. 1,500 euro, keep it till 1 month. Kanu will travel from Germany. They will go and lodge in hotel with a guy now. You see it? Let's continue to listen, please.
With immediate effect.
Methuselah said that as they are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say all those national coordinators that was sacked who are answerable to Kanu was, we should bring them back. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out from that place to come and prove them. Hero worshipper, Jalanjo. Hero worshipper, Jalanjo. Let's continue to listen, please.
No be here with it.
No be here with it. I do
all national coordinators appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself must be reinstated with immediate effect.
My brother, my sister, is that not an insult? That is there giving order. No insult with that. But today they will tell you, Biafra man, the way you are doing is like you are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But these are the same people who were there when Methuselah was saying all those things. Methu one name, you are right. Biafra man, I say, I know you are you fighting Onyenduna? Hey.
The man that is struggling for his right. Here we can there concord what this is. So all your attack outside the gate. All SAC national coordinators appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself must be instated with immediate effect. You have any schools from DSS, so no one don't really in the state. Because they not there, they are not.
I think I said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to take excuse from DSS. Take an excuse and tell DSS. DSS, there is people I want to appoint. You know, they were sacked. I want to appoint them back. So don't give me 1 week. I'm going to come back. Let me go and appoint them back to their very position. These are the language of Methuselah.
Now, the number 4. No national coordinator is removed without clearance from him.
Pay attention. Methuselah says, according to the letter, says no national coordinator should be sacked. Methuselah asks, meaning if somebody sabotage the struggle, we are not going to go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and say, our leader, this person has sabotaged, please give us the power to sack. Hey, hero worshipper, Ojoronjo. These are Methuselah words, so not me. Not me they talk. Not me they talk. Methuselah says, so somebody sabotage the struggle, just the way Methuselah is sabotaging the struggle now. Just the way Imam Powerful is sabotaging the struggle by, trying to belittle the press release. And we have abandoned the press release for them. The same Imam Powerful he wanted to sneak into DOS memo. Are you aware? He did it once and said, so we should wait before we sack in the Nyaya. Before we sack in the Nyaya, even though he embezzle our money with the symbols of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Embezzle our money. Please prepare the sacking letter. I say now, no, don't sack Nyanya. He embezzled the money with my brother now. It's okay. Don't worry, it's my brother. Methuselah say no. We must not take instruction for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because why? IPOB has leadership. It has leadership. But today, Methuselah is telling you, very sorry. You know what? You know one thing. Once you are doing something in this very media, you must be careful. Because your statement will be used against you in due time. Just the way I'm using the statement of Methuselah to judge the stupidity of those listening to hero worshiper president. You see those people in America? 75% of them. I can see America where I just with let's finish this very
immediately announce the new appointment of German coordinator. You see, you have an from DSS. Number 7. Italy coordinator should not be tampered with.
Italy coordinator should not be tampered with. The one that was withdrawing 1,500 euro every day, and he was keeping it for 1 month. Kanu and Ninia will go and carry it. After that month, he will start again, withdrawing 1,500 euro. Ejepaburu, a young bossy Kanu Takano Jiburu, 45,000 euro. IPOB. Do you see that very letter was concurred by Kanu Takano? Do you not get it now? Biafrans, the line is open for those of you that want to call in. Let me call my brother that called me before. Let me call Mazi that called me before. Let me call Mazi that called me before. The line is open. Hello, Mazi. Mazi, welcome to the program. Go ahead, the floor is yours. There, Mazi, go ahead.
Sorry, I called you the first time. The time I called you, that broadcast, started from the broadcast start from beginning.
Yeah, Mazi.
Because
I have the two part of the broadcast, so I must use one. I have the one of 13 minutes plus, but I decided to use the one of
that one because the place you mentioned about DOS like Mazi Nnamdi and you understand me, and Mazi Chike Doziem,
Yeah.
That place is very, very important. That's why I call it that, and maybe you can play it. You
Okay, Mazi, I'm going to do that now.
Very, very necessary.
I'm going to do that. I'm
That's
going to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no. Biafra, let's go straight. Our brother is always on point, because once this video is sent to me, I don't normally play it. I just want to wait when I'm ready to do a program, So now let's play the one of 13 minutes and 58 seconds. The line is still open for those of you that want to call in. You can call in. You can also pick your call.
Ọ ka m ga-ajụta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ihe na-eme maka kamgbe nwa amadi ahụ nọ na nga onye ọbụla chọrọ iwu isi Ipob. Amadam, whoever is managing the affairs of Ipob, I do my cap because he ebugoro ndị Ipob from 2021 till date. Ha wee pụta strong. Ndị ahụ Nnamdi Kanu zụrụ ndị DOS of ma ha pụrụ akpọ. Whatever code of conduct have prepared,
these are the language that the enemies don't want to hear. First and foremost, Lord Nekachine just say, whosoever that is managing IPOB after the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that it will salute for them. DOS. Yes, can guess. Yes, can guess so. Yes, can guess so. Yes, we can guess. Yes, can guess so. Yes, can guess so. Yes, we can guess. Yes, we can guess so. Yes, we can guess so. I want to take it back. We may not finish the video, the audio, the video today, but I want to take it back. There is if somebody that is outside understand the foundation, the extraordinary power of the leadership, why IPOB are intact up in this moment, where IPOB money was seized by the Nigerian government and its agent. But this man hold on to IPOB. This man debunk every blackmail by the federal government of Nigeria and its agent. She said, I doss my cap to the IPOB leadership, the Directorate of State of Biafra land. Let's listen.
Igbo niile ebe ọbụla unu na-achọ m ka unu bịa nda ka anyị rizin unu ka anyị rizin goro na ihe a uche onye adịghị njọ ka anyị kpagharị na ihe a rizin unu mana aga m Sokoto gawa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Ihe m ji gbara gawa Sokoto owu ndị eke dollars ya ọ ka m ga-ajụta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ihe na-eme maka kamgbe nwa amadi ahụ nọ na nga onye ọbụla chọrọ iwu isi Ipob. Madam, whoever is managing the affairs of Ipob, I do my cap because he Ebugorunda Ipob from 2021 till date. How well put that strong. Nnamdi Kanu under the US of Mahapurapo. Whatever code of conduct I have prepared, when they can have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I joy, I am a danger with the Yapota, only a trash sheba, only a trash sheba, propaganda, so now the US. When a lot of people are compromised. When what you say, attack an ego, they say, oh, when you get to my Madananga, I pay for my baby, made Milo. Okay.
Oluchi, I send you a message. You don't reply me. Oluchi, okay. Oluchi, drop on me your number. Drop your number now. I send you a message. More on self. Check out your Facebook. Now, saying, come on, I got your friend. You can use it. Drop on me your message. Drop on me your number because let me bring you in.
I look at that. Yes, to bring down each other, Governor Sulu, don't the main market. The main market is Jaka.
Hello.
Hello, Mazi Nnamdi.
Good evening. Welcome
Good
to
evening.
the program.
Happy New Year, Mazi.
I wish you the same one, your man. After now, a message now.
On Facebook. On Facebook or WhatsApp.
Yeah. So, but do you want to contribute to anything to this very program that I'm doing this evening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, oh, yeah. I really want to contribute. Mazi, after that video, that woman, you want to go? Okay. I watched the video today, and I forgot that the woman visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Sokoto, which she really did well. But this woman, she's not far from the truth. Most of the things so could be away. So, what in the mother should be able to talk about after a kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Kenya. And what I go? Family problem and the Simon issue about everywhere. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately had to just no, I just kidnap boy and he build their problem left, right, front and center. The thing with many people you can if not that people like you want a thick skin. And what I go a long time they can like now. Other kind of my mother, I want to be like that. I bet the work ga. I come again no more about the work. It's okay, Papa break and I watch what again in Nepuna, what I am Nepumas. So, oh yeah, the thing it's not that I just happen to struggle. Those about everywhere, confusion, propaganda. Mikenga, Koroba, everybody just name is BF anyhow, which is not good, you know. But Mazi, I really appreciate your hard work. In fact, there is you one in a million. You not even send anybody self, you not even give up. You still stand, you still gallant. I greet you once again. May God bless you, give you more strength.
You need to come back. Man, you know, I always every day. Because drop your number. Because drop your number in a messenger. Can go after my program.
Okay, no problem. I will do that. Man, God bless you. Continue to do your good work. Man, do not follow them, confuse people. Oh, continue to do what you are doing. Biafrans are watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's we have another person, Madinone. Please, if you are sending your request, Madinone send the request. Okay. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the program. Please introduce yourself and go ahead and make your opinion, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Your name and where you're joining us from.
Okay. My name is John Chukuneye. I just want to ask some questions that's confusing me.
Okay, go ahead.
But before that question, the time, George Onyibe.
Yeah.
George Onyibe was a good man. He was a good man.
Yeah.
But he was sacked from IPOB. But I didn't know the reason why he was sacked. But I was listening to his podcast early days when he was sacked. He made a statement.
Mazi, please hold on. Mazi, hold on. We have a caller on our program. Mazi, on WhatsApp. Go ahead. Your name and where you are joining us from, please. The platform is yours. Go ahead. Yeah. There we go.
Sorry that I'm at work.
Okay.
Never mind. I want to contribute.
Go ahead.
My name is Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi, I'm calling from Biafra. My location. Mazi, it's true that I'm just logging and I saw that you're on program. And I just read your topic for the program today. Yes, we must defend this leadership with a single drop of our blood. We must defend the leadership. Mas, there's no two ways about that. For me, Mas, for me, and the people that is following me in my units or in my zone, Mas, we have vowed to defend this leadership, whether comes rain or comes sun, Mas, because we can never tolerate anybody, and we can never allow anybody that will come and they wanted to, resting with our leadership, trying to, cajole and make a shot our leadership. Once we are ready for that person. We are ready.
No.
And I thank you for that who give us this kind of people, intelligent and intellectual people. Mazi, we must defend them, whether good or bad. We must defend them because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have done a very great work by giving us these people. No matter what, Mazi, I see standby.
No.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
program.
Thank you.
Not going back, Mazi.
Thank you. Not going back. Thank you. Thank you, Nero. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Brother, go ahead. Know how to run this very program. Whenever we have a call, you will be on the program. And once we pick the call and they finish, you continue. So what is your question, please? Go ahead.
Okay, about George Onyibe, when he was making, the early days of his sack from IPOB, he made a statement that the leadership wanted him to give details or account of how he spent the money. So they expected him to, if the pure water he drink, he should write it. So maybe because he didn't do that, he was sacked in the name of corruption. And in his statement, he said that Nenayanya is a relative to Nnamdi Kanu. Can you confirm that if that is true? Nenayanya, is he a relative to Nnamdi Kanu?
Okay. Are you a member of IPOB?
Not really, not by registration.
Okay. You must be a member of the organization, so to know what goes on in the organization.
Yeah, but I've been following for a long time.
Yeah.
But,
you have been following for a long time. Have you contributed to IPOB?
Since 2020, yes.
Okay. Have you contributed a dime to IPOB?
I have been asking many times, how can we in Nigeria support? But the response I get that we are not allowed to contribute financially in Nigeria.
Okay. Since you are back home, and what I have to say to you that a lot of things has happened by the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not the leadership that sacked George Onyibe. The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacked George Onyibe, and they have sacked a lot of people. Please, can you listen, please?
The Nnamdi Kanu was around that time.
You say what?
Nnamdi Kanu was around that time. He was not out. So there will be no reason for his siblings to sack George Onyibe.
Hold on. When they sacked George Onyibe, were Mazi Nnamdi Kanu around or not?
Yeah, he was around.
Okay, who sacked George Onyibe? Is it
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, what are you saying?
Mazi,
I'm telling you what happened. You are telling me another thing. I'm telling you what happened.
Anyway, what I wanted
I'm
to say
telling you
is it
the havoc of the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have caused in this very struggle. You are doubting it.
okay? Okay,
So,
okay.
pay attention. Pay attention,
Can,
please.
can
Because
the
a lot of people,
leadership can the
amen.
leadership can the leadership investigate about George Onyibe and some other people that were sacked to know if they really did something bad? And
Okay.
if they did not do anything bad, can they apologize to them?
Okay. Listen now. Listen now. I believe you listen to Radio Biafra up to this day, right?
Yes.
Do you listen to 2025 broadcast? I forgot the month. That Mazi Nnamdi says that a lot
Every
of
time
people.
China Sanworu comes online, I'm always online.
Okay, can you please listen, please?
Hello, are you still there?
Yeah, please, brother, I am there.
Yeah.
I'm here. Now, before I would drop you, you must go and be a member of IPOB. As I said
But
before,
how can I be a member? I'm not in the East.
where are you?
At the center.
Okay, but do you want to contribute to IPOB financially?
Of course. Of course.
Okay, and you go to my program. You are going to see my number on my program. You can call me after the program.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, you call me after the program. I will give you the channel where at least you can travel to Benin Republic to go and do something,
No,
right?
not really.
Don't worry, we'll talk on phone. We'll talk on phone. We'll talk on phone.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you for coming to the program.
But my question is not done.
No, I don't need to answer that question. You must go and be a member of
No,
IPOB before
no,
if you want to
it's not
ask that
that one.
question,
I
you
want
go
to
to
ask
your phone and
another one.
ask it. Which other question
I
do you
want to
want?
ask is Nnamdi Kanu siblings member of IPOB?
No, I don't need to answer it, please. I don't want to drop you. Just go down by yourself, please. And you can ask that question when you become member of IPOB. Okay, Biafrans. I am sorry. Now I'm meeting with my mother. I'm meeting with is up. Now one your man can't one your man up me here. Biafrans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is very good. People are just commenting. But it's okay now. I've already muted myself already.
I am a dinka, when you're propaganda.
So how do you okay now, right?
Well, a lot of people are compromised. Well, what you say, attack and ego, they say, oh, when you get to my Madananga, I pay for my pili, made Milo. Okay. I am not at that. Yes, to bring down each other, Governor Sulu, don't the main market. The main market, Jacka.
Emmanuel, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, brother. Mazi John.
Yeah, human rights and making fish.
Choose there one machine.
I must have well go to a person and put on incre. I'm not the one you want. One care to Pamuem. And in my wife or Pocama. Then I can only let you put another Ipob. Can then we keep concentrating in Pop Nnamdi Kanu in your hand and push for. I'm put up war. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they got actually Ipob back at this US leadership. Actually, I got from Nnamdi Kanu. And conflicting report here and there, the share by happened. Now, last 2 weeks, Monday, so the government would say, I had Okunabia, Ngosora Beza, one chink and warning. Each hearing the men market, that he hear the hatter, I know within their rights. Managers order happy to no. Because when we end that make work, government on the neighbor go, I told them the only be in control and in charge of Ipob. And Majasungwa, Ajasungwa, Chitatumba, law off. In a kind of my can be. And Janaka sign on to Sankata sign or woman. In a way, I nego. Ipob I call all of Sitatum, Kemwe 2021. And the mother took it upon themselves. Can until the governor so the state at home is solely in handling mother children. Oh, more 1 year not at Trana, ending at the end of January. When they were done the governor, Nandi Wunile, Macandi condemn Mugasita, and the man cannot pass it at home. Now, on I get up what I'm and I said people have insecurity, but that insecurity measure overshadow the seat at home on what I can have push it. So you will go here. There's a governor advice, Governor Mapta, or the court. I thought Bapata maintain the account. Now, how will no more sit at home? Matthew Wallace, own and the mother decide you know sit at home, it is within their rights. When the car lapota. Now, I come here. Yes, that there is sit at home. Then the map of lapota, so there is sit at home. While I'm the kind of people no more sit at home. Yes, to break between the DOS and the Mazi powerful. Also, in my powerful, what is their publicity secretary? Okay, the same in my powerful. But I say, Nnamdi Kanu sit at home. But I have 9 now, since Nnamdi Kanu called all of sit at home. Because the worker comes to carry it. Or do not Nnamdi Kanu order, a jindy will not would the baller. Or do you look at Nnamdi Kanu or just continue sit at home last week Monday? Or when the Monday I call lawyer off. And when you know what
These are the bottom truth which these siblings of iniquity and his gang and these charge and bail lawyers don't want people to understand. A man powerful has already compromised long ago You see, why I call IPOB leadership patient. Their patient flows like ocean. Ever happened, did it? But once they strike, no escape. And these are the facts. The siblings of iniquity infiltrated IPOB press release long ago. Before you know, the leadership begin to use their internal memo to pass message to the entire world. The same is more powerful. How they force that very one and we better on any. Ina toujours na ama piripiri. Ina toujours threatening. Apaka non kan na chose na do send off. On a threatening go na phone ina ama piripiri. A woman that is not a member of IPOB understand the agenda of federal government of Nigeria and its agent. But what about you? What about you? Claim to be IPOB member, but you are a loyal lawyer to the siblings of iniquity. And when they ask you, okay, Biafra man, look at it this way now. Blood is thicker than water. Brother and brother. IPOB is just organization. OCCBC. Or you can one Monsieur Lono singing. You see those positions. Once Oyendu come outside, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be the one to give people position. What he will do is go to Radio Biafra broadcast, tell the world what is going on. In terms of giving position, is the members of US will be doing it. Kamara say how Kanu will not tell his brother. Mazi, one guy in a bambo, on a bamboy, Otiya, Omera announce. That is the reason Kanu thought if he abducts his own brother, automatically he will hijack IPOB. Because when you look at back, he look front, he look right, he look left. He has about 5 to 9 people he appointed to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Simon Epa interview Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Kanu. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu traveled to America, from America to Kenya, is Kanu that turned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to enemy of his own leadership. By Mazi, anya Chinasa Jenegi, anya Chiki, the Zemi Jenegi, anya Mazi of Fama Jenegi, if I had it, Robi Adeham, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fall for this very cheap blackmail. He was abducted like nobody. Like nobody. No alarm. Mboji Maria Nagan. Orona Nigeria. Do you think that IPOB leadership has hand in what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in court. Telling you this US, every one of them sacked. They are the one that kidnapped me. They are the one that lured me to Kenya. But who lured Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya? His own brother. And a lot of secret that they don't want you to know. Why his brothers are fighting tooth and nail to make sure these people go out. So no case, no evidence. No evidence, no case. And we say no. Any what they call order coming from Sokoto, dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. We understand it. IPOB belong to indigenous people of Biafra. It did not belong to Kanu family. That is the fact. Members of IPOB in Onisha, by the Anambra State government, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu generate hundreds of millions. Imo State is another hundreds of millions. That you must compensate or you can compensate millions of dollars. All this money, where are them? I just see hotel in Africa country. I don't know. And I want to show her son and Farouk. They will disappear. Kanu already has a mansion in Canada. That is where the wife lives. The wife of Kanu is a landlady collecting rent from people. And members of DS are suffering, fighting for Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say her. Nah. Mazi Shigalism, don't look money. Mazi Farmer, don't look money. Mazi National, don't look money, go and work. Mazi Sinaba, don't look money. Azayoba, don't look money, go and work. But your brothers are looking into IPOB posts. But you see, all these things will not happen again. Why? We are not like fish inside the water. We must open our eye for bigger fish not to swallow us. And the way you are talking is not good enough. Do you know the kind of wealth that the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has acquired? They are not members of IPOB. Kanu will tell you, I'm IPOB Munchi. If people from Munchi say he's not a member of IPOB, he will say, I'm IPOB Nuremberg. If you contact Nuremberg, they will say he's not their member. He will say, I'm IPOB to send off. Ofonye. I've told them, you see this very Nigerian government plan, you people are going to run away from our Farouk people. Life and direct. Don't allow this Nigerian plan to be carried out. Oh no, I bet you know terrible. Okay, Biafra man, I'm just like others that I hear the voice. The way I hear the voice of one we can come outside. Survive, right? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with a papa. I have papa. Go and concoct another one. Also, I'm a new lawyer now to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, now we are not going to hear that garbage. IPOB is back. Know this and no peace. Soldier go, soldier come. Barak remain the same. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. But at this very critical moment, Lord Onekachimezi is not a member of IPOB. He said, if IPOB take instruction, of which the leadership can never do that. They can never. These are the anger why they are dragging members of the leadership through Darlington, Methuselah, Erochukwu Haji. Look at a new compu like Erochukwu Haji. He's not a member of IPOB. I am one of those that was reached out to Erochukwu Haji. Right? I'm the one. The gadget that is using today was bought by IPOB and its leadership. The same gadget that is using to write that nonsense. He has one day crazy now. I want to jump about the dark. Opposite talent can a shameless boy that embezzle money that belong to widows, not one, widows. Not only embezzle the money that belong to widows, a tranque is somebody's child, somebody's son. He used the son for human trafficker by calling you on video call. Hello, and now Kija. Now can we could so below Japan and say, hey, now what you didn't know, so but now I go. You can't stop my criminality. How can you stop my criminality? Don't you know this is where we survive? Don't you know in IPOB we have built? These are the reason this useless boy mentality went to Senegal and sleep with somebody's wife. Are you not aware? Go and make your investigation in Senegal. Actually, we are. Oh, Mazi for Mamere. We go about $6,000. Go send them. Money 14. E we go get talent. Okpogide money 14. Go to Lagos. See the go. Now $6,000 abuna. $6,000. 2015. No. This new computer that you see is saying that he's a PA to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's a special advisor. Now 2015 he come back from Senegal. Now 2015. No. He know 419 thieves. He go down in Senegal. Watch the way people are donating money. You know, in euro now, in pounds, in dollar. If you are an IPOB, you are working 30 euro or calculate your money 200. If you are not working 10 euro, or calculate your MA fundraising. Somebody will come. My name is Emeka. I am supporting with $700. My name is Uchenna. I am supporting with 500 euro. Darling, here where buy euro. Or where buy. Or you want to put off your daffy. Or they go. It to go 50 euro or daffy or day 50 euro. It to 30 euro or daffy or day 30 euro. Buyana 60 list. That as well for money no less than 1,000. Money $1,055. Money go no. If you say no one day $1,000, $800, $700, $300. Or lecture just run away Bakoya, or Nanya, Igana Chuku, $800 or something $1,000. And Mecha say that the next fundraising will be in next month ending, 30th. Can't you talk also? Or no, if you look at the other one, you get money for that $1,500, $1,200. The fee now, up to 50 people, we bring out $1,500. Up to 20 people, $1,200, $700, $800, $500. I bet on the euro, 1,000 euro, 900 euro, 500 euro, 300 euro. Only about 1,000 people. Asemba, what am I doing in Senegal? There's a where I can survive. Understand is a fraudster, internet fraudster for that matter, a Yahoo computer. He could not be able to pick one penny, but he was picking it in IPOB. Thought will be as business as usual. This talented leader on video begging me, okay, please, don't tell him this, please. Just if you know, it's only you that is giving me, just don't tell him this. I said, but I have the information you are getting money from different quarters. I said, man, they are just helping me. I'm at this rate on the hand, after that. And say, I know, then this must no. So if there is anything they are going to be doing for you people once in a month, it's okay. I said, no, don't tell him this is Darlington. You are going to hear from me. A criminal. So tell me why Darlington will not drag law or Nekashinizi for saying the truth. Tell me the reason. Darlington that work with Nelly Ofebo and Simon. Darlington is that is a cat and rat with Kanu because of the money they steal from the palace. Not money, IPOB money, $50,000. Kanu Jereba Mira. Ego Reba Carifito, Kanu Jereba, $50,000. Near Darlington 10,000, General. Eh? Tell me why Darlington will not drag law on Nekachimizi. Because it's all about money is coming from here. Rising Sun, they have an envelope given to them by Nigerian government and have it. Who are in WhatsApp group. Are you aware that Nyanya broadcasted yesterday, right? You only have only 6 people watching. 4 people were there blasting in Nyanya. Nyanya was broadcasting. 6 people were watching. 4 people were laying curses upon Nyanya. Or make it, man 1 hour Simba. They see that or make a program. Now, never. Biafra radio. If Kanu never believe he will destroy IPOB, where did Kanu lure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya? You don't ask. Where did he say Kanu open radio? Let's continue to listen to Lolo Nekachimi, please.
And when you know water. Last week, I that must visit at home. This week, I said no more sit at home. And when you know reason, that is why I had now fight DOS. My time on it, and I got to hide this one DOS. That is all. Now the can is finished.
If you are a member of IPOB and you are against DOS, shame unto you. If they may woo, this woman that is speaking is not a member of IPOB, but is telling you the bottom truth. As I always say to you, that the agenda destroy DOS, IPOB will die in natural death. That you hear IPOB. Now DOS. Protect them with your last blood. People are going to come to criticize you. But the person that want to criticize me, let us see face to face, eyeball to eyeball. Okay, Biafra, why are you defending DOS? Now, no, you be this. Makachuku. Yeah, I say, imagine this guy boy around. But I'm here to push here. He got on. Life and direct. Hey, I had a like you know, but I'm going to them. About an appetite, that is one thing. About what 80 in our cow, 180 in our car. And I was warned. Also, one guy, money on wrong. But I know the more nachum. That goes on my morale. Hey, the Marasina, Okija in the I don't know about an and then the police are the security same bow. No, yeah, no one on about Yasin or my order. As much as police case got caught and see about where I got caught. I'm told the major ambulance buria. Into a case now. Because in the presence of security. So the day my fire meeting, all that day, Oboni Dindo, they got phone them around. Maka Obona coupon this stupidity known on a brain. Onagami. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say to you, if you look for me, you don't see me. Anything DOS says goes. Anything The head of Directorate of State say goes. Nyanya has no office, as far as I'm concerned. Madam Finance, what is Madam Finance? Treasurer holding money. Care position in the air. Also, you follow them. Whenever I'm out for whatever I go, bring your complaint. He said, come and blame him for telling you to follow the US. He never said when he come outside and tell him, DS do this. He will not come outside now and say, DS, you know not. He said, blame me. But what happened? As soon as he was adopted, I know here Paul Ashebe, a complete janjaweed, who once claimed that he's from Anambra State, and he was busted by me. He now said now he's from Ebonyi State. I want you to understand that the Fulani's blood do exist in our land. Just like Daliti claimed to come from Anambra. He claimed to come from Anambra. And the information was given to me that it's not from Anambra. That is from Enugu State. No Haraba. These are people that was trained for lying. Eh? This woman is telling you that the only mission now is to destroy the US. And yes, nah, what are you people doing to free our leader? What are you people doing to free our leader? The same US will come on Radio Biafra and say, next month, being 26, we are going to be marching in European Parliament in Rome. Everybody begin to take excuse from your working place. Nande ya fuka ba wanda na di evento. Ndala fuka na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Omo kwa ye yafo. Audio love. Audio love. Hana to do's. How they are to do's. They are in pain because IPOB is moving. Right? So you have called. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give you the message. He said, before you were conceived in your mother's womb, before you were conceived, you were chosen for this project. Never relent. Never relent. We are almost there. What IPOB leadership need from you? Your maximum support. Not 70 support. I'm talking about 100 over 100. Give them that 100 over 100. Don't keep anyone to yourself. Support them. Abachoso, Agoman. If this woman will understand the structure of IPOB, even though she's not a member, well, you can see some member. IPOB is stagnant. IPOB is stagnant. As an organization, the indigenous people of Biafra is stagnant. Very soon, Nigeria government will neutralize IPOB completely. If you are in IPOB, one leg go, one leg. If they arrest you, nobody will come for you. Before you know, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor shame the enemy by releasing about 24 innocent indigenous people of Biafra, and the enemies were silent. That is how Chukwu Kikabiama works. The IPOB, they say, is silent. We have office in Germany, right? We have office in Malaga, Spain, right? Now, the Italian government has welcomed indigenous people of Biafra by giving us a mansion from beginning to the end belong to indigenous people of Biafra, including underground car park. Leaders, Leadership. I'm a no we are Biafran flag. We are color Biafra. Hey, I never be a more. Oh, yeah, natural. Okay, more. Hey, I never be a more. Oh, yeah, natural. Okay, more. Oh, yeah, natural. Okay, more. DOS, can get so. DOS can get so. Man, JJ, man, na, DOS. I remember, I'm DOS. Oh, the doors. Somebody said the doors are wise. And I add my own, the wise ones. These people, I don't know the God that created them. In fact, and I later realized they were choosing for this very mission, for this very ugly battle. This battle we find ourselves is the most ugly battle I've ever heard and seen since I was born. Biafrans, we are about to call it a day because we are not going to finish the audio of our sister. Tomorrow we'll continue from where we stop. Or should we finish the audio? I on 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's finish the audio, please. Let's finish it. Can I finish here? Because
Dika, Iwo niile biko rally around Nnamdi Kanu na DOS. Enwere any other group bịa aja ha rekwa ego na Ipob. Ngwa gị ego unu mana a na-enwe lobbying. President Buhari lobby wara ego ni lobby. Mọ na chọọchị wuja na lobby. He destroyed Ipob. He destroyed the leadership. Leadership Ipob is made of iron. Because as you can see,
leadership of IPOB is made of iron. I call them the rock of Gibraltar. Adi Ebo and Ebo. You go fit carry grant, you don't go fit carry am. So that is it. The rock of Gibraltar. This very woman, this our mother, this our queen, understand the super power behind IPOB. Called DOS. These men are equal to the task. I think if you want to know the bottom truth, go and consult your masters, the Nigerian government. They are only one that will tell you, now, what are you people doing? We are giving you money. You can't even fight the IPOB leadership. Do you know what we are seeing in their eye? Eh? Do you see the way they drag Christian genocide and begin to publish video? Before you know, the whole world begin to talk about it. Don't forget, 14 being Saturday, we are going to be having program on TikTok. Don't forget, I put the flyer on my program before. Join the program on TikTok. That is DTV TikTok handle. Join the program. Ona bottle. Ana agwonere. DS na agwonere. DS go carrier or a carrier.
Dozie Chike dozie m ndị a na-akparị aha Chinasa nwụrụ biko whatever you do.
Afọ ịkpọrọ atọ m ewechigaza azụ Chike dozie m Chinasa Uda asụrụ na mba anụ ya na mba. The voice that scared the enemies of the US. Is the brain behind it? Is the force behind it? Go and drag him down. Go and label him all manner of men. Allah adọkwara maazị Chinasa. Ọ dị ka mmiri na-ezo, ịma mmiri na-ezo, ịgbachisie window. Ị dị akwa ma mmiri na-ezo. That is the force. I say, go and drag that man. Go and drag that man. Makangeni. No, some skeleton. We are going to see that skeleton. It will only take time. Ikukuyeku. I got 4 she or iki I got here. Compulsory. I want to take it back. I want to go you back. Actually, come on. Okay.
Nnamdi Kanu oga eji ndị Igbo na-agba odibo ọla. Ọ dị ụlọ ka Nnamdi Kanu oga sị continue sit at home last week Monday. Orugwe nke Monday ya call lawyer off. And when you know na water. And when you know na water. Last week, there must be sit at home. This week, I saw no more sit at home. And when you know the reason, that is why I had enough fight DOS. My time on the end, I got to hide this one DOS. That is all. Now the can is finished. I want to know Dika, you won't need a because rally around the Nnamdi Kanu na DOS. It will any other group will be at the hardest people now Ipob. Mwagi ego ono manane when lobbying. President Buhari lobby wara. Ego ni lobby. Mona church which are now lobby. He destroyed Ipob. He destroyed the leadership. Leadership Ipob is made of iron. Because as you can saw, what does it? Because whatever you do, Nnamdi Kanu protect Ipob with whatever you hold separate. In your resource, and the Wojaka. And I'm going to 90% of Ndi will better than Ipob. On your plan, Apota, Nnamdi Kanu Ganonanga. Na any other. Ndi will carry to the plan and carry again. And not what should do. I know you, my pop, name up, but I hasn't Nnamdi Kanu is from prison. How? And not Nnamdi Kanu is a meeting, or this on a meeting. A pecolita. And not the hand is a meeting, Nimanga, because Mumana, all that they restricted. You know, when he keep. You know, all one I had scientists and Nnamdi Kanu can achieve from prison. Yeah, one I regular Ipob. How I get the federal government because federal government when it decide, I just say Hannah where in organic. Bonaga. Now, I continue, man didn't do any Leneku, none the Carlos, or that one is not done. Nenanga. Okay, don't we had diplomatic movement and Ipob, Hakanaga, a lot of Hanaka name meeting, a lot of Haggis name with the directive from Carlo. Uno Marala. Uno Maru would hear good in it. Yanni would the soul of Ipob. Once they destroy and get on outside. And I beg go let I get place and we are not poponti. I beg we hear them now. How much it places to destroy Ipob. Menda Jal woman even in my powerful. Oh, the voice of Ipob, I respect. How can you fall like this? How are the mighty fallen? Powerful. How can you allow yourself? It won't even let you go on here. I'm not the Carlo. When you are not Garcia. In Habulin, in Anguala. The man of Kuala was it that the man in Kelaku or Pafu Woman of Rabaquala and Car. So, only just see one Madianuma, Nanga, so I got on Nanga directive. Only we only potassium and the Carlo, the map of potassium and the Carlo were from prison. The map of la compromise go. I am the GQ compromise. I need to we need because there is no how Nnamdi guilty. Nanya instruction na or too sensitive or to the type of them and not government na law. So how to the Nnamdi Kanu government that capture you, put you in captivity, Abraham with full control of him. They don't know some Abraham is on the 10 when sit at home. How can he give that sit at home order? So one on you say, Jamie, opposite and federal government that another sit at home, and one knows how we see the 10 until Mbosi made the announcement. It's that simple. The simplest thing when a federal government that is in charge of any order. So, because on your blaman Nnamdi Kanu, they visit here. I say that while you cook where you kuna in any lender, my 1 year walking, I am repeating it. Because I am Kakano, I had the money in Grandma Biafran liberation something. Call Wepotra. Na page ya. Na Kowa, no only meeting, no ya wounded advertise Ipob, na gra meeting. Any Kanu Tajaba, Ipob, Ipob was just one young okay here. Now, the irony of the Ebony card about Jumania, old as a member of Ipob. Can you hear one year on each of the member? So, which means, even before one of the registered member of Ipob. Now, two of his brothers, how would do unless more sure. But even if they are members, and then your job or 2 1 year he will only put 1 year Ghana how? Except Nahacho Kutu, because I got an meeting. I get take a sensitive decision. And then when I merely a man then how can I represent the soul of Ipob the Puko Nanga because one then Nnamdi Kanu Nanga? Or why am I Ipob and with leadership in as much as we stand by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they actually Nnamdi Kanu the possible. Ipob DOS we will need where. So Nnamdi Kanu Jacha and go by now, but I cheated to them stand up. When you look Nnamdi Kanu one is what is possible. What is possible that those are the and don't want by now. Simon is better than 1 year. Hatch of light you don't know. Man, Ipob. Nnamdi Kanu can their leader. So here now you will pick on you. What one of why not can you see you well? But what I can see one kitchen. Half I got up my lawyer, up one half of that class. Nnamdi Kanu Simon Egba. Well, Lenyo Kuterani for 3 years I keep by under siege. How the person happen again? I should do long weapon in the joy. Got what the game one gets. In here was Ipob was a rule noble. Because when you need wonder, my only black you know, my lawyer, my common Kanu cannot stay in prison now on the affairs of Ipob. It's not Carlos say yeah, directive. No. So when she the government you upper China no there. And she had to say with the penis, yeah, again on this instruction at any now. Yeah, Yana has such an auto time. I will take it one day as I no more Biafra. Okay, Mba. It will be. I get it out of every support I went in your Ipob. So because what do the Nnamdi Kanu and his DOS of Ammonia of Tawana so wash it, money honey with the show. Also, no DOS leadership Ipob. So right now, always open on down but order to incapacitated. Eji Jagaja on your catching. I can decide in here name go to on and the federal government also need here to ten. From there, how destroy the leadership of Ipob. And once you destroy the leadership of Ipob, and when you get my life, that's something that without DOS, Ipob can function. On your way, clear Egypt. What I can war everywhere. What I need where I'm $9 million. $4 billion. Ganyan daughter AG and negotiate. What I can do what it can make you gonna leave. Macagawano, who you also know one ham and deal with like a good time. The hack that is for 1 year to get a hand out of someone. It will be walk where name and I leave where now. I'm Rania, and I had and I had and can't people. Few hungry, greedy people cannot pull us down. But in here to pull like now 1 year no on our business here, was settled. Yeah, people carry your lawyer to my column Carlo. So long as Carlo is incapacitated, has no can never get instruction. That means in your hand out to Haka, now how you destroy Ipob with Zuku and Ayaga can come. They will.
That is a very wonderful message from our mother, our sister, Lolo Neka Shimezie. Onye nwụrụ ntị ya nụrụ. These are the bottom truths that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in Sokoto giving instruction. I believe the IPOB leadership cannot buy that. That is why they are dragging them here and there. Excuse me, they are dragging them like never before. They continue to carry out blackmail as usual. These are the same people that first lies and deceive. And that is exactly the same thing they are doing today. So for the hardcore IPOB, please, don't look anybody. Look on to the leadership. Protect them at all costs. Defend them at all costs. Because these are the pillars. Without the leadership, I repeat it, IPOB is gone and gone forever. You know, as what she said, that somebody come to our program. I was there that very day. But it was the first person to speak before me. I was saying, without DOS, IPOB will function. As soon as I begin to speak, the idiot disappeared immediately because he discovered that is me. Because I only put the picture of DOS. As soon as I begin to speak, introduce myself, it disappeared immediately. And say, I begin to ask, are you a member of IPOB? He said, no, it's not compulsory. You'll be a member of IPOB. And said, I'm a Nigerian agent. These are the agents of Kanu Takano. But one thing is sure. If you fought against IPOB, don't stop. Continue to contribute your quota for Biafra not to come. And we will be contributing our quota for Biafra to come. Because once Biafra come, you will pay for your sin. In a mean, I make a Biafra Arabian. I want to make a Biafra Bian Tank issue. Where Biafra does it. You will see where at this very junction, we're about to sign out since we do not receive any call anymore. Tomorrow is another day. Let me just wait for 10 minutes if we receive any call. So complete the call. Please, the line is still open for those of you that want to call in before we call it a day. Don't forget, Saturday, 4 o'clock, we are going to be live on TikTok, BTV, live and direct. So the program will be anchored both in BTV and Radio Biafra. So join the program. The last week was so, wonderful. So I believe that this one will be great also. One thing that I understand, that the enemy will try, but victory is for IPOB and its leadership. Nothing comes easily. Nothing comes easily. Once it's good thing, it doesn't come easily. But what you need to do is to continue to forge ahead. No going back. No retreat, no surrender. Till Biafra is restored. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will regain his freedom. The brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the lawyers, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. They know their agenda is to destroy IPOB leadership. That is the reason lawyer will tell you, DOS my foot. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? He said, DOS my foot. You don't need anybody to tell you the agenda. No, you don't need anybody to tell you. As far as a human being, you have your sense. Unless you are senseless, I'm sorry. Unless you are senseless, you want somebody to help you. What you see, you hear, you can't figure it out. Huh? I'm a full of man. So that is it. I'm about to sign out. Tomorrow is another day. Continue to pray for Eastern Security Network. Continue to pray for IPOB. Continue to pray for the DOS, the Directorate of State of Biafra land. Continue to pray for Lola Uche Kanu, the Queen of Biafra. Continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because these siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, believe in me, anything that belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they hate it with passion. Anything. There's one adage in Igbo. I saw Miri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Brunan. Umunia Oriasi. Ije Ogaraga, the footstep of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His siblings hated the footstep of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with passion. In their mind, they never know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will survive. They never know. Because he survived, they say they are not going to stop. They must make sure they end an innocent man. And that is exactly what they are doing. Don't listen to the garbage that come out from the lawyer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, if you talk to my brothers, I'm not going to forgive you. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be telling lawyers this kind of thing. A man that you know too well. Eh? I am sorry for you. If you are one of those gullible nincompoop who are worshipping the iniquity siblings. We have a caller. Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're joining us from, Mazi. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Hello, Mazi. Go ahead. Your name and where you're joining us from, Mazi.
My name is Johnson Ebele, calling from United Arab Emirates.
Hello, Mazi Johnson. Go ahead. Make your opinion.
Yes, Mazi, I just know about all now. You know what they're going to say for better. Now, but I need to
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I know Mazi come to know me there. Now.
Hello.
You see, you can own a bumble. The leadership will put the carbon. Yeah, all of them, nothing will happen. And I'm not a member of IPOB. I'm not a member of IPOB, but I stay strong. Hello?
Hello, Maz. I'm hearing you. Maz, your second phone, your voice is coming out. Lower your device. The other device is again. So,
okay. Okay, no wonder.
Yeah. Okay, it's good now.
So I'm not a member of IPOB, but I was in Niger because when I was 10 years old, my father, my uncle, all that Biafra war. So all I call, I'm a Mugan, I call 1 year wiki, so that made me more strong. So then when I was 10 years old. You understand?
Yeah.
You're wearing young wiki. But then whenever I had David Pota, however, this tanker fuel.
Yeah.
Nandi full and the Nigeria government, what we are fuel. We're blue guys, the name the buy and to any man, working my wife, Mumaka, went to the Oju, so.
Mazi Gabani Runa.
Okay. So okay, call this thing. I don't really want, but when I need to the Hana Kolo, but I was there. Just Nathan and the Papa where between we touch him. Since that day, I never forget. As I'm talking to you now, I'm 43 years old now. But that thing I never forget. And that's my uncle now. That stroke last 2 years. So what is going on now? I was very annoyed that because of what is happening now. Some people among like this medicine now, among people in the follow medicine, I don't know. Among the kind of sense these people want. I don't know. What can medicine offer? What can we offer? Then in case no surgery or not get it up. Among even that guy and when he get disappear. Anything if that guy if demon or when anything that guy can I don't know people when they get these people. Even very mama, even someone neighbor, even now man, or when you met you so okay, all these people can get now. I don't know. Also, I'm very proud of you guys. Especially you guys, they use media warrior people.
All
of you.
Ndewo.
This is a Biafra man.
Ndewo.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, media personnel, Wado Gechuku, if all of you see you can we are only Mandela I don't have only other deceive.
Ndewo.
IPOB structure, Ellen from Mazi Charles Evangelist from 2021. I'm here, but all I want before them before that battle, I finish the program. I follow you, I follow everything, I share everything, go to my page, see everything, I share, I comment, so I don't care. I will be a registered member. Mazi, ever I'm gonna Dubai, also come on Dubai because of threats. 2017, I know about assistant na Lagos Island, even now. I know. Okay, about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, I do the open, but one big man on the line. Hello?
Hello, Mazi. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
One big man on the line now is see. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are there, no chọrọ ka ha bidokwa ụwa n'isi. Na etu ha nweta goro ego now. Na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ ka destroy everything ka ha bidokwa n'isi ka eso eme mgbe a nọ n'agha. Nchallenge, see, I don't say that. Ihe ọ na-eme bụ good thing for our own generation, not for ụmụazị nke anyị ụmụ anyị na-abịanụ. So what the other guy wee sị na ya chọrọ ịma. Na why they take it to person, na why they attend the man. So Nchallenge, before you know it, I go. After that one, he finished here. In the mother both side. The people are gonna show up. I be a drum. People hear from me. You understand?
Yeah.
In the mother is Mandras are the shop. Now Jomo Kedi. So Olumba said Olumba did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same guy when I know 2017. That's 2021. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria government to with the announcement. And the mother not been a shop. Juna shop muchu so in the other possible. KNM as need the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. More out of the news. Instead, is a so the same coin again, we see no Bruna Atwa and Gapulo can never come Makacha. Now, one story bit in the Lagos, the Aga just like that. You see, the guy no idiots, Bob. Just from there, I cost everything or Yoba and the Madonna Bosa. From there, I joined the threats. But that's a other big man with no. And when it stop now, that is rumor now, guys, in the Madonna Bomber and a high level done. From there, that's where my business, I am at Nakapo.
Yeah.
I told Mega East. One of my in-law neighbor, within 2 weeks. Just 3 months.
Yeah, Mazi, don't worry. Mazi, call me later. I have your number. I'm going to save your number. So about shall join IPUB and join IPUB. That is the reason.
No, I must join.
Yeah, that was Mazi. Just call me. Once I open over today, tomorrow, but call me. We are going to talk. No. No. Biafrans, you see the reason. Sometimes I will tell you, don't feel pity for these people that their house is being destroyed. We have our brother Mazi Patrick Wachineke, my colleague. Welcome to the program. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. The floor is yours, Mazi Patrick Ikem.
Mazi Okija, good evening, Keki man. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, you are doing a great job with your frequent and regular broadcasting and program. You know, already in Dubai, you all know. Our people know the truth. that IPOB leadership is the only way for us to sustain the Biafra struggle. Leadership or part of ihe. If anything you are doing and you don't have opposition, that means you need high name. And for me, their matter no be matter. You know, for many people who have been in this struggle from the one we have fought battles, many battles, even beyond the one we are facing now. You know, and my confidence is that the leadership is focused and they know what they are doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leadership have proven their capacity. They have proven their worth, and they have been able to show that they mean business. So all the distraction you are seeing is because some people are feeling threatened that as the day goes by, this leadership continues to prove themselves, and every day that passes and they continue to prove themselves makes them even more legitimate, makes them even more acceptable to the people, and makes them reliable. And the one thing that they're all happy with that, because some people felt that by now the leadership must have given up, considering all the stress, considering all the obstacles, considering all the whole embarrassment here you go to have. You know, so the more this leadership continue to remain strong, the more they feel embarrassed themselves. Because by now they thought that the leadership must have been exhausted. They came with the Simon Ekpa group, nothing worked. They've tried everything to discredit this leadership. They've tried everything possible to make sure that the leadership will have frustrated and even become angry and say they are no longer doing it again. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But despite all that effort to discourage and destroy the credibility of the IPOB leadership, the leadership have continued to show that they are determined to cover the gap and lead our people. I can guarantee you today that this leadership have the capacity. They have the capacity to lead us into Biafra land. I can guarantee you.
100%.
You know, so yes, because I can tell you that over this year, they have been able to prove that they have the capacity. Look at what has happened with the issue of sit at home. Everything that the leadership says, they come back to where it is. After all the whole nigga sit at home, how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that sit at home is cancelled.
Yeah.
But this is a sit at home that have already been suspended according to Fokoko since over how many years now? Now, even Soludo is in Mazi Nnamdi end is sit at home. Soludo is now dancing. They are even using it to praise him as Yodogu that ended sit at home. You know?
Yeah.
But this sit at home issue have already been resolved. But because some people feel that they want to use it as as opportunity to discredit IPOB leadership and shame the leadership, the whole thing now backfired on them. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so as far as I'm concerned, me personally come from a family that if I stand for something, my brother, I stand there. I know the people where they shift, where they shift ground.
Not going back.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have seen some people who are now castigating this leadership today were the same people who were supporting the leadership yesterday. Olukwechi, they will still turn against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. And they continue. The same people that are now claiming to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today are the people who, even at some point, were abusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which even their audio is circulating.
Yeah.
So how do you trust people who cannot hold their ground for, who does not have integrity, my brother? People that what they say this year is different from what they are going to say next year.
Next year.
The person that you are talking about that is now abusing the leadership that have now decided to, I don't know if he had joined a Kanonta, was the one that was calling Kanonta is a bureau a few months ago here.
Yeah.
He's the same person that told us that Kanonta is telling everybody that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that if Mazi Nnamdi, he was the one that even brought up the issue in a meeting. That if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have problem, that it is Kanonta that will take over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that people should be ready. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that him, Kanonta, will be in charge of IPOB. This same person hated Kanonta to the point that he even called Kanonta a thief, that Kanonta stole money that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kept in the palace. Today, now, he has turned around again when working with the same Kanonta that he castigated, and he thinks that Kanonta will forgive him for all the whole insult and the name calling. My brother, there is nothing like when a man stands for something, you stand for it, even when they put knife for your neck. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it boils down to, I don't know if these people are not different from Obi Kubana and Kubana chief priest.
You are right.
They are not
100%.
different from city boys.
100%.
If they have the opportunity to join city boys, they will join.
Mazi, if Obi Kubana call them and give them $10,000, you see them now turning their page to APC page.
$10,000 is too much now. Hey, that's so they're expensive to reach. So that is the point. That is the point. But some of us feel we need to focus on important things because the struggle is not for saga.
Yeah.
We cannot reduce ourselves to the point where we'll be doing saga.
Yeah.
There are more important things to deal with.
Yeah.
And that is why we need to focus on the Christian genocide that is going on.
Yeah.
The Christian genocide should be the major topic of everybody's discussion. So that is all I have to say this evening. And I want to appreciate you for for your engagement. And many of us are following programs, we are seeing what is happening, though we've not all been regular online to be talking to our people, but people go to my page, they can always get information through my posts.
Yeah.
So what I want Biafrans to understand that we are still talking about Biafra today is because we have a leadership. We are still talking about Biafra today because there is an existing leadership. Without the leadership, everybody will scatter. Without the IPOB leadership, things will talk. In fact, people will be asking, what do we do next? Because there won't be any form of direction. So no matter how imperfect they are claiming that the leadership, and we prefer it. They say at all, not a bad pass. We're going to manage the one. Yes, we're going to manage the one where we get, even if they are not perfect. Even if they are not perfect, as they claim, say they are not perfect. Okay, we accept they are not perfect, but at least they are doing well for us.
Yeah.
So we'll continue to manage it like that. And I believe that it is a duty of everybody to contribute towards the perfection of the leadership and not to run them down. Mm-hmm. And listen to our sister Neka. Is it our sister? Is it Neka?
Lolo Neka Chimezie.
Lolo Neka Chimezie. You see, that is why it is important that our people go deep to get information. If that woman didn't go deep to get information, she wouldn't have known some of the things that she knows today.
Yeah.
I believe that there was a point she was sitting on the fence, but because of the love she has for her people, she decided to start asking questions. To the point that she is even more current than some zonal coordinators.
Not even zonal coordinator. Talk about national coordinator, man.
I'm telling you that the woman is even more current today.
Even know the IPOB guideline than some national coordinator. Don't you know that some zonal coordinator know IPOB guideline than national coordinator?
But it's true.
It's true.
Because she put interest and decided to learn. You know, so this is what our people should do and not depending on gossip. Because there are so many of our people who do not make inquiry, they do not make research. If they just hear something, they don't pick and they begin to run with them without asking questions. If Mazi Nnamdi have now become even the person lecturing some IPOB about IPOB.
IPOB, to God, to God.
including even people that are even abusing the leadership.
Yes.
Because for you to start abusing, for you to be abusing IPOB leadership, it shows that you don't even know what the leadership is doing.
Yes.
Because if you know what they are doing, you will know you would have reason to abuse them. So most of the people who are claiming media warrior, claiming IPOB members on social media abusing are people that have been left behind.
Perfectly.
So because of the fact that they have been left behind is the reason they not turn around, because they don't even know what is happening in IPOB. Because you can only defend what you know.
Yes.
And you can only attack what you don't know. So the reason for the attack is because they do not know.
Yeah.
And they don't want to know because they have already taken a stand of bias. You know, so I want to use this medium and this opportunity to encourage our people that the leadership need our support. The leadership need our trust. We will continue to support them because that is the right thing to do. Since the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and sentenced to Sokoto prison, the leadership have been able to do a lot of work, but they won't be coming out every day to come and say it, because most of the work they are doing also does not need public attention.
Yeah, perfectly. Perfectly.
You do not go to discuss diplomatic issues with countries that you be snapping picture and posting online.
That is what these hero worshippers need.
Because you want people to know that you are working. Then forgetting that you are also fighting invisible battle, the invisible enemies, that anywhere you go, or the Nigerian government will go there too and pump in resources to make sure that they carry out their lobby. Look at what is happening in America. They spent a huge sum of $9 million.
Their citizens are dying for hunger.
So just imagine that everywhere the IPOB leadership step their foot, they are there taking picture, doing selfie, announcing it, bringing their discussion they have with some of these countries online, just because they want to prove that they are working.
They want to please these gullible ones.
Don't you see that it is a sabotage, that they will be sabotaging us and sabotaging themselves? Because what you think you are doing to prove to people that you are working can turn to sabotage. But because the leadership have gone through this route over and over again, they understand the need to keep it under the carpet. Because a day will come when all the files, the archive will be open for Biafrans to go and see the work that the leadership have done to restore Biafra. So why should we be in a hurry to show it now when we know we can show it in the future? Simply because we want to impress, simply because we want to prove something. Who are you proving something to? And I've heard that they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also complaining that the leadership is not giving him information because where he is not an ideal place to get certain informations.
Okay.
So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself doesn't even all he needs to do is when he eventually comes out of that place, every information will be passed to him, which is natural. Because any information you pass to him will definitely get into the hand of the enemy, directly or indirectly, because his communication is also being monitored, even in Sokoto prison. You understand what I'm saying? So it goes a long way to show you that the people you are dealing with in this leadership are wise people. They are not working to take glory. They are not working to show you a glass of wine, dancing on social media, doing selfie.
How they met Venezuela president.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So our people should be appreciative of the type of leadership that we have. A leadership with discretion, a leadership with intelligence, a leadership with understanding of the ethics of diplomatic process. Because it takes understanding of ethics of diplomatic process for you to respect those protocols. Because also the countries you are dealing with have also their interest in the zoo called Nigeria. Yeah. And they will not want you to jeopardize their interest.
Yes.
That despite the fact that they are supporting you does not mean that you know anything you do, you go and put it on social media. By so doing, you start creating enmity for them between them and the zoo. And the people you are dealing with diplomatically should be able to trust you that you can keep information.
Yeah.
If they cannot trust you with information, it will be impossible for them to deal with you.
Yes.
So the leadership have a responsibility to prove to countries around the world that they have the capacity to keep information without releasing it to the public. Because most of the diplomatic moves that Nigeria is making against Biafra, they are not bringing it online to show Nigerians. Nigerians are making diplomatic move against me and you. How many times have you seen the Minister of Foreign Affairs come and post what the diplomatic moves and the bribery and the lobbying that Nigeria is making around the world against Biafra? So why should we bring our own online to show? Simply because we want to make people happy, to make people feel the fantasy of that moment. By so doing, sabotaging your effort. Mazi, it is our duty to educate our people. And I want to use this opportunity to encourage our people to just keep trusting this leadership. Don't worry yourself. Today we have been able to a very large extent, start putting structures, permanent, lifelong structures in countries, buying properties in the name of IPOB, where we can have our permanent offices and residence around the world. All these things were never there when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around. Because if all those things, if IPOB had offices around like here in Italy or we don't need to buy more. All we'll be focusing is to maintain the one that we have already. But because those things were not there, even while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not around, that is why it becomes necessary that we have to do them. So if the structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left have been improved over time, why should we not trust these people that have been able to take our struggle from the level it was to even a more higher level? I want to encourage our people that we must continue to trust the leadership of IPOB. Mazi,
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi Patrick. A very wonderful contribution by Mazi Patrick. We're about to call it a day, and tomorrow is another day. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye. We must continue, no retreat, no surrender, because the only thing that will save me and you from the damnable geometric bodies of Nigeria is the freedom of Biafra, the land of the free. The land of the free. The land where you will sleep and close your eyes. Nobody will invade our villages, our houses. Remain your boy, remain your son, remain your friend, remain your brother. Directorate of State of Biafra. For me, from here, it's very good. Never